Well, this is exciting. I'm over here at the MiGardener website, and it says um, on November 1st at 2:15 Eastern Standard Time, the 2024 seeds will be coming out. So let's peruse what is brand new from MiGardener. I just love this site, and these are some items that will be new. Let's take a look. Looks like you got some new kinds of beans. This is a pole bean. Incredible for drying. It's a native bean to Mexico. It's a runner variety. So you're going to want to have some kind of trellis or something for it to climb up. Large yields. I love to see that. It has a deep purple, almost violet hue to the seeds. Okay, looks cool. That's interesting. You get 10 seeds for $2 and 65 days to maturity. Let's see what else they have that's new. Oh, black garbanzo beans. These are really cool. So these are sold out for now, but you can add them to a wish list. You get 25 seeds, and that's for $2. And they mature in 85 to 100 days, and they're from Italy. Obviously, they're unique. I have never seen something like that before in any dish at a restaurant or so. Um, it looks like they've been covered in activated charcoal, but that is actually natural, by the way. They're a little bit more dense than the regular classic garbanzo, so they're good for salad stews or baked dishes. Very interesting. That's something I'm definitely going to be trying out next spring for sure. And I'll show you a way I've gotten them really, really cheap. But I love Emma Gardner to support his work by buying seeds from him. But I'll show you my hack for getting really super cheap seeds. And these are a great deal. Purple potted pole beans. These date back to 1914, and they're standard pole snap green beans. Harvest young from most tender pods and support as needed. They'll easily exceed 8 feet if allowed. You get 25 beans for $2 and 65 to 70 days for maturity. So those are interesting. Leisure split cilantro. So this is also called Chinese parsley for Asian cuisine. It says monogerm cilantro for more accurate seeding. It's an heirloom for coriander, a cool season herb, delightful for microgreens. And you can always add them to your wish list. I've got bitter melon. Oh, I think bitter melon is so interesting. If you haven't checked out the Blue Zone diet, you must check that out. If you want to live a long, healthy life, bitter melon are on that list of foods of people who live to be over 100 years old. So this is a tropical fruit renowned for its distinctive flavor and remarkable health benefits. It's used in traditional medicine. You get 20 seeds. Wow, that's really impressive. 60 to 70 days for maturity, and that's for this stage. So if you're trying to save seeds, you need longer, but if you're just trying to use them for the food source, then it's 60 to 70 days longer if you want to save seeds. Let's take a look. What else looks interesting? There's a Cowabunga mix. I don't generally go for mixes because I like to know what I'm growing, but those are interesting if you don't really care what you grow. Um, Lilac bell peppers. Those are beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Stunning and unique variety that stands out with it has a vibrant lilac purple hue. That's gorgeous. You get 50 seeds and it matures in 60 to 75 days. This is something I definitely want to add to my wish list. Then you get a mild jalapeno, which my husband would he would feel very betrayed if we did that. But if you like the flavor, but you don't like the spice, so painful, you might try this one here. And you get 30 seeds, which mature in 60 to 75 days. And that's to this state um, when you're eating them. So if you want to save seeds, you have to let them go beyond this stage. It's important to think of that. If you want to save seeds, that you need more days than the days to maturity. When they say days to maturity, that's like harvesting, not how many days until you could save seeds from it. Roman chamomile, a perennial herb. I love perennials, so that's great to know it's a perennial. And you can use it for teas and aromatherapy. You get 2,000 seeds, and that's 80 to 90 days for maturity. I'm definitely going to be trying to grow some chamomile because chamomile tea is so comforting and soothing. I have a hard time sleeping sometimes, so I'm going to get some Roman chamomile going for next year. Definitely going to put that on my list. Then you have this kind of white zucchini. It's a summer bush, so if you don't have a lot of space, bush zucchinis are great. They still produce a lot of fruit. Harvest zucchinis when they're small, and that actually encourages them to grow more. I actually have a zucchini plant growing outside right now, and I just harvested an immature zucchini off of it. So until it freezes, you can still get those small zucchinis off of them. And you get 20 seeds, and they mature in 45 to 65 days. So that's super interesting. And then we're looking here. There's green striped cushaw. It's $2 and you get 25 seeds. They mature in 70 to 95 days. This is a winter vine and it's an heirloom. And I keep meaning to grow this. So definitely going to add that to my list. And with it being an heirloom, I'll probably put that in my seed vault as well. I will be doing a video in the near future about how to make your own seed vault. I'm always looking for different varieties of cucumbers, trying to find the one that just does the best. Um, Cucumbers are kind of finicky. They don't transplant well, so you really should direct sow them. You get 30 seeds for $2, 50 to 70 days for maturity, and that's to the immature stage, which is where we actually eat cucumbers. So if you want to save seeds, you have to grow them for a lot longer than that. It says exceptional productivity, symmetrical and straight cucumbers, which is good if you're trying to pickle or something like that, probably. I haven't grown these yet, so I don't know if they're good for pickling. But usually, if they're like a real symmetrical shape and consistent size, that's usually what you do when you're trying to make big batches of things. So that might be something to think about. Um, our cucumbers never get inside the house because my husband eats them when he is helping to do chores in the garden. The Crenshaw melon. I have not had good luck with melons, but I'm trying to find the right variety. So maybe this should be on my list. It says they're renowned for their extraordinary sweetness. They're a cross between a cassava melon and a cantaloupe. Ooh, that sounds yummy. A touch of peppery heat. Whoa, that's weird. I might have to try that. Weird pepper. There's a peppery flavor to it. I guess we'll have to see what that is. What does it mean to have a peppery melon? Weird. I guess sometimes you have to try something in order to know if you like it or not. So 80 to 100 days to maturity, you get 20 seeds. Okay. And um, the melons, when you normally eat them, you do eat them at a mature age. I mean, if you let it get overly ripe, then the seeds are even better for saving. So if it says 80 to 100 days, if you let it go for 100 days, you probably have some fruits on there that are worth seed saving. However, it's a cross. So who knows what those offspring would be? Who knows? Napoli tomatoes. These are determinants and exceptional taste and versatility, tangy flavor, great for sauces and purees, good for classical or classic Italian pasta sauces, used fresh or cooked. I like that versatility. They look kind of like those little aromas, which my family loves. 25 seeds, and they're ripe in 70 to 75 days. Now, with that, that's after transplanting. So, with tomatoes, you have to factor in 12 weeks. You're growing them inside for about 12 weeks. And then once you transplant them out, 70 to 75 days on top of that. So, make sure you can consider that mathematical issue there. Banana Lakes tomatoes. Those are pretty. Those are also determinate, and they look like little bananas, 1.5 inches in diameter and 4 inches in length. Good for tossed green salads, and they're really lovely. So 25 seeds, and they're ready in 70 to 75 days after they've been transplanted out. Container friendly. So remember, you would start these inside usually 8 to 12 weeks earlier. Um, and then you transplant them out, and then 70 to 75 days after that, that's when you start to get your harvest. And these are determinate tomatoes. So those are the seeds that are coming up when I look for the new 2024 seeds at MiGardener. There are other seeds that are not like brand new, but it looks like the seeds are coming out on November 1st. So that's someplace. This is something you should check out. Um, in not very long. That's like 6 days. 6 days from now. So let's go check out MiGardener, show him our love and support for his company. He's doing a wonderful job on his site and his videos. He's very informative and very generous in the knowledge that he shares with everybody. All right, everybody, God bless. Happy seed shopping season for next spring. God bless, and I'll see you next time.